A decade ago, the term fintech had barely been coined, and the financial services world referred to more staid terms like financial technology. High-growth startups focusing on the space were few and far between, and very few VCs had fintech on their investment radar. In parallel, the ecosystem was slowly being introduced to innovative startups targeting financial services. In 2010, startups like publicly listed funding Circle, as well as global payments platform WorldRemit, were launched. This was the beginning of the movement showing that the financial technology sector was massively ripe for disruption. It is this environment that has allowed unicorns such as Monzo and WorldRemit to thrive, while London has emerged as a global leader in the space. In the last year, global fintech has seen record levels of investment, particularly in London where the number of deals overtook those in New York. In the first 8 months of 2019, over $2 billion was invested in London-based fintechs across 114 deals, according to a report by London & Partners and Innovate Finance. This year brought us Monzo's $144 million Series F round, led by Y Combinator's Continuity Growth Fund. Azimo became profitable in the first half of the year, and TransferWise became the UK's most recommended brand. I suspect that the good news won't stop here, as figures such as Revolut's average 3-year growth rate of 48,477% and OakNorth's 37,499% will no doubt continue to attract even more funding and customers alike.So as we enter the next decade. What next in this exciting industry? For a start, digital banks will continue to grow market share. Ricky Knox, co-founder and chief executive of Tandem Bank, warns that established banking institutions should be even more scared of the rise of the neobanks, which will go mainstream as customers start to shift their primary current account. Startups will begin to beat enterprise vendors as providers of choice to banks and financial institutions, he says. Public blockchain projects will also start to yield results and come out of proof of concept. Second, artificial intelligence, AI, will continue to shape the financial sector. We are going to see a diversification of requirements and software, driven by the demand for the capture of more data about consumer behavior, predicts Sean Tan, chief executive of AI ecosystem builder SkyMind Global Ventures. We will also see more thought put into platform development, particularly around the issues of ethics and diversity. In addition, regulations and technology have to adapt to ensure that we can live up to the promise of fintech and AI's possibilities. This will affect any area of banking, from customer service to risk mitigation, including fraud detection. Speaking of regulation, RegTech will increase in relevance and prominence in the global financial system. Real-time AI enable. For more on this story, visit the news article link.